In this video, I will cover my client retention strategy to add $10,000 in your monthly earnings as a health professional without adding much work into your business. This is exactly how I return my clients in my gut health practice. So stick around till the end and I'll cover exactly how my offer retained clients. As a health coach, there are a couple requirements to make repeat clients happen. That falls under 3 objectives you have to maximize lifetime customer value. The first is low fulfillment. As a business, this is like a subscription model. So you want to have enough of a service to keep people feeling like you're a necessary service to their life without sucking up all your time. The second is the price point. You're looking for a balance between what the target market can afford and your service's perceived value. The third is accountability and goal expectations with your health services. A balance of support and expectation setting is what makes you feel worth it. So I'll go into detail on each of them once we cover the most important part of making an offer designed to retain clients successfully. So I have one non-negotiable for people who want to build an offer designed to retain clients, which is having a big upfront transformation offer before launching a subscription model is essential. The client retention model is closer to a continued support model. Launching smaller one-on-one support offers as your main offer, it goes against the whole market because it's been tested and it's not what people want the most. It's also not intuitive with high-ticket coaching having much better client results while making you way more money. Another reason is that you have to pack your offer with way more value than what they're paying for, even to get people interested in it. Again, it's been tested too. So if you've come to this video, this is your sign to create a high ticket program instead of what you're currently trying to market before selling a $500 monthly support offer. If you have a thriving coaching business that attracts 5 to 10 high ticket clients per month and makes over $25,000 a month, it's time to add a backend offer. So you've originally sold them a $2,500 to $5,000 offer and promised a big transformation. Let's say you're in a 90-day hormone balancing offer. They were having many symptoms and you got the transformation that you promised. If you are in holistic integrative medicine or other modalities, you'll know many treatments can take up to 6 months or longer. So within those 90 days, you've solved most of their major symptoms and issues, but they of course require some more time to consistently keep everything they've done to that point to ensure that obviously they're keeping those results. So at this point, if they've gotten adequate results, but you can promise them more, this is an opportunity to retain them. As a coach in health offers, you need to track all the results with what they have and haven't done. If they haven't followed your process properly, it's less likely that they will go into another offer because they didn't get results. You need to be explicitly clear, but being on top of people's progress is a good way to keep clients. After all, the more involved you are in helping them to see results, the more value they will see. So this doesn't mean you're spending a lot of time with them, but you're messaging them and challenging them whenever or wherever they fall behind. So the main point is that you only want to work with coachable people. Otherwise, they should not be pitched into another offer after dropping thousands of dollars in your initial offer and failing to take advantage of all the resources that they had at their disposal in order to succeed. So now let's cover the 3 objectives for creating a scalable backend offer that adds at least $10,000 to your monthly earnings. The first is low fulfillment. So these people don't take much bandwidth from your main offer, but it is still enough to get them promised results. One rule of sales is that people fear losing access to things they've paid for rather than gaining something. So for this offer, the way you're framing it is losing what they find to be highly valuable in your main offer. That might include access to the course, community, and obviously you. You aren't just pitching your offer. Your goal is to focus on their next steps as well. So they might gain something from staying because they're on the next stage of their transformation. Think of it like this. Most goals have big transformations. In your program, you can help people, let's say, lose 30 to 50 pounds. But what's next? Do they want to gain muscles and have a certain physique? Do they want to learn in depth about nutrition to maintain it for the rest of their life? So you're bundling keeping access to everything they loved in the first program and helping them with their next stage of transformation. You aren't giving them the same amount of time to the client unless it's not that much of a time commitment to begin with. So if they have a bi-weekly one-on-one, this is not in the continued support model. You could quickly build another high ticket offer, but depending on the financial resources, they may or may not be ready. Instead of creating a pitch for the next program, you can create something smaller and retain them. The trust is built already with you helping them to the point that they are now. So hyping up another offer, they're of course much more willing to invest into that than just trying to acquire new clients who don't know you yet. The second is going to be your price point. If you sold your first program correctly, you didn't offer any payment plan that lasted more than the program. For example, if you sold a 3K 90-day program and split it into 3 payments of 1,000, having the monthly payments drop from 200 to 500 is manageable. This makes sense for most people's finances within your target market. But at the same time, they keep that messaging and access to weekly group calls. It really depends on what you're offering to get an exact amount. So take this with a grain of salt. Again, when you pitch it, it's also the next step of finishing off or starting some promise of results. They can cancel the next month when they have the desired transformation or value. The price point cannot maintain the same monthly payments they were making before because it has to make financial sense. But at the same time, you're not giving away services for free. You're meeting in the middle for a price point that makes sense for the customer and the time that you're putting in. The third is accountability and expectation setting. The best way I can explain this is that if they're not getting the same level of support, it needs to be clear what they're getting out of the offer. If they come in and expect more than what's included, it's gonna get ugly. The next part of this is that if you're not completely cutting the level of support that they were once getting or communication, like if they were getting daily check-ins, they should still get daily check-ins, because as long as I've been in the coaching industry, the second you stop checking in is the second they stop being interested in your program. Many people aren't very motivated on their own. So decreasing the level of accountability they receive takes away from some of their motivation. If they stop using your services properly, they will not retain them. People have a level of reliance on people that are coaching them. In my offer, I use these categories to retain people until their symptoms were completely gone. I had a gut health offer, so I only retained people until they became symptom free and could do it without me. So they kept a level of access to me. I continued to offer advice. It didn't make sense for my specific offer to add on an additional course or transformation. It was mainly a continued support offer. And many health coaches can easily do that. So I added that in this video. That's everything you need to know to get started on your offer. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you found value, check out this playlist I created, which will teach you even more about marketing, sales, and offers as a health coach. See you in the next video.